Hello everyone, welcome back to GRIF-FINds. Today we are back out metal detecting on the lovely ploughed fields of Derbyshire. So this mission here is I've been to a couple of times now, and I've come back with some pretty good stuff. Might remember a couple of weeks ago I found a hammered on the field in front of me, and also a fibula brooch and a few other nice bits and bobs. Then a couple of weeks ago as well, we also found I found a little lead token. It might not have been in a video, but I did find one, and that's behind me as well. So I'm in a bit of a new field. I'm with Mum. She's somewhere over there somewhere, detecting away. So hopefully we can find something nice. I'm with the Manticore, as always, and I've got 22 sensitivity on, and I'm hoping that the 22 sensitivity is deep enough to get the deep stuff, but not too deep to bring up lots of iron and more squeaky signals that aren't too very nice. Today it was raining all yesterday, but today the weather seems to have held, or it seems to be being held, but it's still quite waterlogged. So we'll do the best we can. I probably will be very muddy, and so will Mum, but you never know. Hopefully we can find something nice, and I'll see you at the first. Alright, so the first find button of the day is this one here. It was in the low 40s, because some reason some buttons ring up really high, and it both annoys me, and I would prefer a button rather than a big piece of can, which is what I'm trying to say. But you love a little button, especially when it's the first one of the day and it's got the shank, so bonus points as always. So I just found this, and it was in the teens, like 12, 15, and it's got two little holes at the top of it. However, when cleaning it, I didn't know how brittle it was, and sadly it's come apart just there where the holes are. But it's got a very peculiar shape, and I think I just might let it break. Yeah, I'm gonna let it break, and then I can clean this bit up and see what it is. But we're near these houses at the very top, and it looks like it might have some detail on, so I'm not too sure what it could be. But it's a very interesting find nonetheless, even if it is broken. But yeah, mystery artifact, I guess we'll never know what it is. Yay! I've got myself my first coin of the day, and I know it is a coin and it's not a button. Let's check it out. Alright, whip off the gloves, we're in business now. I can put it, you can just see it just there. Yeah, it was in the 60s. It was really nice. So was it with George V? I had a coin in ages. The last time I went out was on some pasture up in the local fields, and I didn't get an old coin. So, yay, 1921. You have to see it. But yeah, as I said, 1921, George V penny. Put a picture up now, but it's in good condition, and I'm very happy. First coin of the day. You'll love to see it. Alright, so I'm going to attempt people, that might be it, I'm not too sure. A live dig. I say a live dig, but I've already dug it. Is that it? It is. Ooh, hello. It's a spindle wheel, but it's cracked and broken. I'm going to put the camera down and we can have a closer look. Ooh, exciting. Alright, so here it is. Does it have a pattern on anywhere? No pattern, but ooh, the camera's falling. But that is definitely a spindle wheel. It's got that shape to it, and once that like connects, then there'll literally be a hole in the middle that goes all the way through as well. Spindle wheels is literally Derbyshire's finest find you can find. Derbyshire spindle wheels, I love them. So I've got my headphones on. There's houses nearby, and I know constant bleeping in a field might be quite annoying for them. But also the wind is making it really difficult for me to hear signals, so keeping headphones on it's helped me a lot. But in the 50s, always a nice sign, and it's a dot bang on the line. The dot was a little bit smaller before I turned on the camera, but that's usually a nice sign. So let's dig it up and see what we find. Then maybe we'll meet up with Mum to see what she's found. But come on, be something nice. Give it a dig. Dig. It's somewhere here. Still the same numbers. Let me find it. It's in here somewhere. Where are you? I'm gonna crack it out, open like an Easter egg. Boosh. Ooh. Oh, it gave me such a fright, you know. I saw that goldish glint and I thought that's a gold coin, but it's not. Right, let's bring it closer and we can have another look. It'll probably be another button, I think. Ooh. But I don't mind because it's got a lot of gold gilt on that one. Very nice. Yeah. There's a shank there, look. But whew, that's got a lot of gold gilt. Blimey. Wants a little bit of help on this one, guys. I actually don't know what this is. It's got hole straight for the centre and it comes out there. And it's chucking on the ground. It's massive. Massive signal. And I don't know whether it has a design on it or anything. It's lead, I think. Yeah, it's lead, I think. Although that's quite a chromy sort of nice little patina there. What do you guys think this is going to be? It's really interesting. I'll give it a clean up when I get home. If there's any pattern on it, I'll let you know. But very interesting find. Very heavy find that I'm reluctant to put in my bag, but I will. Because whatever you find in the field, you take back with you. So, just called Mum, and she found something nice. She found this like leafy furniture fitting thing. And while that was happening, I found my coin. So, it rang up in the 60s. It was a very nice signal. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, by the way, I've moved fields now, so where I found my silver hammered, it's down there somewhere. I know that bits and bobs were down there too. So, yeah, who's this going to be? Where's the towel? Wipey wipe wipe. Okay. So, it looks like an old one, to be fair. Yeah, I'm going to say George I or William. Yeah, cool find that. Very, very interesting. I don't quite know which the head is moving, although I can think I see a head tag just... Where is it? There. Just there. So I'm not too sure, but I'm going to say, reluctantly, either George I or a William or something like that, but pretty cool. Bit of coinage. You love to see it. Let's go and find something else then. Alright, so I've got another lovely signal. It was a 41 and it's somewhere around here. Quite a small one. Nope, it's not it. It's quite a small something. Oh, there it is. Strip of aluminium. You know what? It's another heart attack. I thought that was a bit of gold then. Again. But no, just a little bit of goldy aluminium. So a cool little find this. So most ploughed fields you might find surface finds. I found probably the weirdest one I think I've found in a long time. Now this is her as marble. I know one of my mates actually collects marbles, so I shall be taking this, maybe giving this to him. But yeah, a yellow marble, I think it is. I don't know the age of it, because I know you can get some that are really, really old, like Roman, but this probably isn't. It's probably just dropped by someone, a walker. But yeah, I used to collect marbles when I was really young, so a lot of kids tend to collect these. So maybe a kid's been wandering around here. I know there's a footpath, like they're walking, carrying some marbles and drop one. So it's a nice colour, isn't it? Yellow. All right, I've got myself another coin. Woo! So I'm on the path here, and I haven't really done the path yet for some reason. But you know what? Today is the day that I finally do the path, and I think I've got myself another coin. I think it's a penny of George V again. How exciting! Not as good as the condition as the last one, although it doesn't have any green of that green crud like the last one. But yeah, another George V penny, 1921 as well. Exact same coin. You love to see it. Alright, let's crack on. We've had a few silvers around here, so hopefully we can get a few more. Alright, so I think I got myself another coin. Just here, look, you guessed it, it's a 1p piece. Very high this one was. It was in the 70s, 80s. 1p piece, off we trot. Yeah. So I really should be doing loads of live digs, but I want to find as much as possible. And I've got myself another coin. Yippee! This is in the 40s. And the farmer's let his dogs out. A bit of pasture. Let's get a stick in my fingers. Don't know what it's going to be. Let's give it a rub. Oh, I should really use my towel, but oh well. I'm going to come back to you. So that's quite a friendly face to see. It's not a Georgie, it's an Edward. Didn't ring for long, but I don't find many of his coins. What, he went from 1901 to 1910, did he? So what, 9 years, something like that? But awesome little coin. Halfpenny as well. It's quite corroded. Usually the Victorian and Edward coins usually get corroded and worn down really easily, especially the halfpennies for some reason. But yeah, cracking find that. I love to find Edward coins. I don't find many. You guessed it. We're on to another coin. Just here, this one a bit higher than the last one. It was in the 50s, 60s, and what's it going to be? Another halfpenny. Right, who's this going to be then? It's a Georgie Porge. Look, if you see what I mean, the quality of this coin is so much better than the quality of the Edward that we found. Yeah, it's kept its roundness, you know, and it was what, a foot away. So there's the soil density and the soil acidity can't be much different. So I think it definitely is a different metal in the coins that keeps going. What do I know, eh? 1830 this one, so not 1820. Sorry, 1930, not 1921 like the other ones. But I can't get my words out. 1930. Look, wow, another Georgie for the pot. You'll love to see it. All right, so I think I might have found a ring. This is in the 20s, and you can just see it here. Although it's not full, like it's broken. I think it is a ring, you know. Yeah. A very small one. Maybe a piece of broken off. But I'm going to give it a clean up and I'll come back to you. Very, very interesting. Don't have a detail on as far as I can see. So I've given it a clean up as best I can. And I honestly think it could be a ring. However, it's just really quite small. Maybe a piece is broken off. Maybe it's been cut. I'm not too sure. But the fact remains, if you bent that out to a piece of straight, it wouldn't be that big when you bent it back into a ring. It might be a child's one, not too sure, but I can't see many markings on it. I haven't had a proper good look yet. It needs a good cup of clean up, but it looks old, so that's all that matters. And I'm still on a different field, but on a different footpath, so hopefully we can find something nice. A bit of silver would be quite nice. Let's crack on. So I think I might have found a little bit of silver. Badoosh. Little bit of jewellery. It says, I think it says My Little Angel. My Angel or something like that. I think that says angel at the bottom. I'm not too sure, but it's got a ring at the top, which I don't think is silver. But I think that this actual, like, this bit, the bottom with the writing on, I think that is silver. Obviously I haven't done any silver tests. There's also no like black patina on it, which also is a little bit of a negative part about it, which is making me think it isn't silver. However, you never know. It's quite modern, so I'm not too sure at all. And there might not be any hallmarks on it, because if it's part of a couple of words that say My Little Angel or My Angel blah blah blah, with a few of these attached to this ring that are broken off, and there might not be a hallmark on it, but it came up really high. It was like 20s, so I wouldn't have usually expected something so small. Like this is, my hand's quite big, something so small for you know, to read that high. So maybe silver, not entirely sure. We'll get home, we'll do a silver test and we'll let you know, but still a cool find nonetheless. I'm going to carry on up there, and then the end of the footpath just down there. There's an old house there as well, a little hut. myself another coin. It is honestly so sticky that I'm actually finding it hard to do any live digs. So, like it just sticks. My shoes are literally sticky as like Gorilla Glue. Yeah, that's a good one. Got a very, very green coin here. It's in the high and low 80s, bouncing around. Just looks old, doesn't it? It looks very old. It's got a weird pattern to it. I'm thinking that's really old, that is. How green that is. I've never seen a coin like that that's not old and green. That kind of green. Very strange. I love that. Best find of the day, I think. So interesting. Off we trot. So the wind has picked up now and it's incredibly windy. I feel I'm just getting blown around. But I'm blown away I'm blown away, not by the wind, but by the amount of finds I'm finding on these fields. Although they're really, really muddy, still they're not as muddy as the time where I came up a couple of weeks ago. So I'm finding a lot more. So I'm looking forward to in the summertime when these fields will be dry as a bone, and I could just pick things off the surface like this one here. Now this isn't silver, I don't think, but it's got a lovely little design on it. Wow. I don't know who that is, but I think it has some religious purposes. They're holding a cross, so maybe could be some religious figure. I'm not too sure who, but as I think, yeah, I don't think this is silver. You just see the back, and also it doesn't come up on the metal detector as being. I think it's gonna be iron, steel, or something like that. Purely because it gives me a grunt and like a nice sort of tone when I put it over. So, but it's this still really cool design. Look at that. Doesn't matter if it's not silver, but it's cracking find. I don't know what they're holding, but wicked. Next find, massive buckle in the 80s. Nice. And there you have it, folks. That's my day complete. Now I've only got a couple minutes left before my parents get here, but I've had a fantastic time. I found some awesome stuff, and I'm genuinely blown away by how much I have found on these fields. And I know I've been like running around all over the place, all over this mission, and you know, dotting between field and field, but that way I get to like suss out like which field has got what in it and which areas are more have got more stuff than those areas. So I apologize for that. However, I've had a fantastic time. The weather is the only thing that's really been really harsh to me today, and to me and Mum today. The wind has just been crazy. If that hasn't blown me away, the wind, then the finds have, because yeah, the wind was huge, but yeah, it just blasts in your face. I'm hiding behind this fence just here, but yeah, I've had a great time. And you know what? I've got those to do, so those plaid fields, I've got those to do as well at some point. But you might be able to see it up there particularly. But they're all really, really wet and boggy. And at the moment, I feel really sorry for farmers, because farming, essentially in England at the moment, in the Midlands, Derbyshire, it's just so wet. I feel really sorry for them because they can't seed it, and this was actually meant to be seeded ages ago, but they can't. So for all you farmers out there, we support you, I support you, and big up farmers, big up farmers. But yeah, I've had a fantastic time, and I can't wait to get out again. Probably this will be the video actually after New Year, so Happy New Year everyone, and a Merry Christmas to everyone. Hope everyone's Christmas went fantastic. And yeah, so thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next one. Goodbye.
So as you know, I was out detecting with Henry, and I didn't do any recording, it was just so muddy. Got my stuff back, cleaned it up, and this is what I've got. There we go. These are my finds. Let me just get into a better light so you can see. Now, I didn't realise that I've got a bit of a bucket lister for all of us. There it is. Do any of you know what this is? So this is a toy cannon, 18th century, we believe. Isn't that absolutely fantastic? And I absolutely had no idea. It was so muddy. I didn't realise until I actually cleaned it up and got it home. Isn't that fantastic? These are the other bits and bobs. Didn't realise this either. Look at that. I think it's part of a brooch. Isn't that wonderful? And again, it was in a complete sticky mud ball and only found what I got until I got home and gave it a good scrub up. So not a bad day at all, as it turns out.